Nothing hits quite the same as dropping half of your hard-earned paycheck on sealed card product, for that minuscule chance of pulling one of 3 cards that'll make you your money back, and then justifying to yourself that you can go buy one more pack and still afford rent this month. Opening packs are awesome. What's more awesome is when you actually pull cool cards out of those packs. Every single card game has a different rarity system, and within those are the creme de la creme de rarities, the shiniest of the shiny cardboard. I want to talk about the coolest rarities in every single card game, or most card games, and briefly discuss some of my favorites as well. As always, get in the comments with whatever your thoughts are on the topic, and let me know what your favorite card type rarity is. Pokemon really has set the standard for card rarities. Their illustration rares and special illustration rares continuously raise the bar for what cards can and should look like. Dragapult with its gorgeous stained glass window aesthetic, and don't even get me started on the evolutions from Prismatic Evolutions, are gorgeous card arts. Every single card has so much detail put into it, even non-EX Pokemon like En's Reshiram and trainer cards such as Iono from Paldean Fates have unique and gorgeous artworks. While Pokemon does have several other rarities that are exclusive and hard to pull in full arts and gold rares, only illustration rare and special illustration rares are highly coveted, at least until recently. In Pokemon's most recent set, Mega Evolution, they've introduced a brand new rarity, the Mega Hyper Rare. The Mega Hyper Rare features a gorgeous embossed gold card with an alternate art exclusive to these cards. Mega Evolution features a Mega Gardevoir and Mega Lucario, Mega Hyper Rare, each costing well over $500 at the time of making this video. Personally, they're not my favorite. I can objectively say they're really cool, but I prefer illustration rares and special illustration rares over these. Pokemon's had different rarities in the past as well, but the illustration rares and special illustration rares are really the best and coolest card rarities they've ever done. Next, looking at the One Piece card game. One Piece has a ton of very unique and cool rarities. You have the alt art leader cards, each of which has a unique style for each set. Some of them, like Emu and Roger, have colored in manga arts, others like Bonnie and Zoro feature full arts with support characters in the background, Lucci and Katakuri have this very unique dichromatic look going for them, and other cards like Green Purple Luffy with this insanely cool art from Eevee 2 are entirely unique. Usually each set will have all the leaders' alt arts designed in a similar fashion, which is very cool for collection. Beyond the leaders, you have alt arts and special rares, aka SP cards. These cards are similar to Pokemon's illustration rares, full art cards that have gorgeous card design. One of my favorite alt art cards is the 10 cost Red Shanks with this oil painting style artwork, truly a gorgeous card and is meta viable, so I throw it into every Shanks deck that I build. There's also the game's magnum opus, their manga cards. These manga cards feature scenes from the manga with a colored in manga image of the character's card features. Luffy has several manga cards, including Gear 5 and Snake Man. Shanks has an incredibly cool one along with Rayleigh, and they just announced a few weeks ago an Uta manga rare. Uta isn't in the manga though, so it's a little weird. The issue with the manga rares is that they are so exclusive, and you only have one per set most of the time, that there are way too many cards that deserve a really gorgeous manga rare, but very few have them right now. I love how manga cards look, but there's something so rare you would never really want to play with them in your deck unless you're really balling. One of the newest, coolest, and most exclusive rarities are the serialized alt art leaders. Only a set amount of these are made and only given out to the top 4 players at major tournaments with a limited window. These cards are incredibly cool. There's an ST01 Red Luffy leader and the new Green Zoro leader, both of which have insanely cool artworks. These command an insane price tag, and I think it's an awesome way to reward players at the top tables who are so skilled and invested in the game. Chase cards for people who want to buy the sets are cool, but seeing these amazing rewards for players devoting their time to the game is fantastic, and I love it. One Piece has a bunch of really cool rarities. They keep coming out with new ones, and so excited to see what new rarities they develop next. Yu-Gi-Oh! Has a ton of different rarities, most well known for their Quarter Century Secret Rare and Starlight rares. These cards have gorgeous parallel style foiling that is so cool to see. A deck full of QCR or Starlight cards is blinding to the eyes with how shiny they are. While Starlights used to be a very exclusive rarity, they're now printing them in mega tins and at very high pull rates in main sets, so you can pick up a lot of Starlight cards for around $1 or even less. Still, it makes a very cool rarity though, even though it is less exclusive than it used to be. The OG of high rarity are the Ultimate Rares, this gorgeous embossed raised foil on cards found in official tournaments or packs, and back in the day they could be found in main set packs so you could pull the cards like Ultimate Rare Shaddoll Construct or Galaxy Eyes Photon Dragon. Was a lot of fun. These cards are gorgeous, but not all of them are a hit. Some cards, like Phantom of Yubel, are less beloved by the community for how they are embossed and how they kind of look. Quality control issues with official tournament store packs in the past have also led to some foils not really being foils. Sprite Blue theoretically has this gorgeous spiral embossed foiling on it, but in America, you had a 50-50 chance of actually getting that spiral foiling or just kind of this very flat foiling, which was really disappointing. And if you buy it online, it's really cheap right now because a lot of the cards just did not get that very cool foiling on them. Now, all these exclusive super shiny cards are cool and all, but this is a very hot take of mine. I think super rares are the best rarity in the Yu-Gi-Oh card game. There's something about a very simple foiling pattern on Yu-Gi-Oh cards that just hits a bit different. Super rare Elementeor Stratos, super rare Spirit Reaper, and even super rare Book of Moon, all of this deeply nostalgic vibe to them that isn't matched by QCR, Starlight, or Ultimate Rare. I think it shows off the artwork the best, and while not being too distracting, it's just the right amount of foiling and it releases just a bit of serotonin I need while playing my card games. Last but not least is Magic. Magic has commons, uncommons, rares, and mythic rares, but honestly those are all boring. They all have the same generic Magic border and artwork. The really cool Magic cards are these Showcase cards. Showcase is what Magic calls their alt-art cards, first premiering in Throne of Eldraine. These cards are gorgeous, and they don't follow the same style between sets. Basically, Showcase cards are whatever cool alt-art style Magic decides to do with a given set. Some of my favorite Showcase cards are Exalted Sunborn from Edge of Eternities, Llanowar Elves and Herald of Eternal Dawn from Foundations, and the Prismatic Tree and pretty much every other Showcase from Kaldheim. Showcase cards can be a hit or miss. They don't follow the same rules of the card games for what you can expect from them. So some sets have lackluster Showcase cards and others have absolute bangers. Either way, whenever artists get a chance to stretch themselves and show off their art across the entire card frame, it's awesome. Magic has a ton of really cool exclusive card rarities, but Showcase, especially the newer Showcases, I think are some of their best work yet. Now, before I wrap things up, there are some honorable mentions for cool card rarities. Every Bandai card game follows a similar rarity system to One Piece, Digimon being a prime example of this, but they're super cool alt-art cards. Medieval Gallantmon and Beelsmon Ace are among my favorites. They're really cool, gorgeous artwork, and the reference to Akira is just really dope for Beelsmon. Lorcana has their Enchanted cards, which have a very cool unique foiling pattern. Hiro Hamada Armor Designer is such an amazing card, done by one of my favorite TCG artists, mostly known for her work in Lorcana, Rachel Elise. She's an incredible artist, definitely check her out, look her up, she's amazing. Every card game has their own unique rarity system, and every year it seems they're trying out some new cool things to make packs even more fun to open. Card art is what makes card games so fun to play and collect with. It's the reason we buy those instead of just playing chess all day. And I'm excited to see what new rarities card games will develop in the coming years. Thank you so much for watching. For the next video, I'm thinking about discussing the worst rarities in every single card game, but let me know what you want to see in the comments. Have a great day, and I really appreciate you watching my video.